We get a lot of samples here at Good eReader. More so than we know what to do with. At the end of each video, we'll give the item away. This is Unboxing ePaper. We are here with episode 4, everybody. Thank you guys so much for making this kind of a small success. It's not crazy, but it's a way for us to really offload all of our stuff that we just really have no way of getting rid of. As we kind of saw from the beginning intro, we have too many things, and that's a good and bad problem to have. We can't get to reviews on every single one of them, so we mesh everything together into one, and as per usual, I have no idea what you guys are going to throw me at the time of filming this in this studio. Until they throw it to me, hit me with it. Oh, it's a high one today. That was awesome. Okay. This is the DIGITEN. And I say that with such confidence, but I have no idea who this is. I don't know who makes this, other than... I mean, I know it says DIGITEN, but that's the extent of my knowledge. And of course, it says something about Shenzhen, Humai technology. Most of these kind of dime a dozen devices we get are either Shenzhen or Guangzhou, being kind of like the Silicon Valley of production in mainland China. So, as per usual, this thing is factory sealed. We're going to go over to the desk, figure this all out together, give it a score, and give it away. The DIGITEN. Here we go, everyone. We're at the desk. This is sealed. Yes. Okay, let us slice this open. Perfect. What do we have here? I'm just going to say, I hope there's some sort of QR code inside, because there isn't any on the back, that directs me to like an app or something. Because if it is just a thermometer, then there's not a whole lot of functionality here. Okay, we got a... Didn't I cut that? Why is it like fully... Oh, there's one... Oh, it's on the inside. Oh, interesting. Okay, well, so far this looks really nice. The display itself looks very clear. I assume I just pull that and it's just gonna start working, but we'll put that off to the side just for a sec. We have a little bit of a cutout here. That's really nice. And the user guide. Oh, CR2032 battery, I think, unless it's a... Yeah, CR2032. Okay, perfect. Nothing else in the box, so put that off to the side. We have a user manual, everyone. This is a Hygrometer, which means it is a thermometer and a hygrometer. A thermometer does the temperature, so like it's 21 degrees. A hygrometer does the hydro, the humidity and all that fun stuff. And it does look like it has highs, lows on both currents and comfort level. And some of these have a little smiley face on the bottom, so like when it's good weather, there'll be a smiley face. You have a way to hang it on the wall, and you get a stand. Where's the stand? Is that the stand? Oh, it is. Okay, perfect. Let's look at it now. So first we have to open this up. Oh, is that a spare battery? No way. So we have to just twist this open like so. So pulling that out did actually crack it open. We didn't have to twist the back off. This is a spare battery, everyone. So what you want to do is chuck that back in the box here, because that is good to go if you run out of juice. Now, to be completely honest, we have a bunch of them around the office. E-ink thermometers never run out of juice. Like, we've had to switch maybe one in like 3 years. That's not an exaggeration. Reason being, when you look at it like this, it's not using any battery. When that 1 turns into a 2, turns into a 3, etc., then it's using batteries. But on some of the thermometers, we don't even have a decimal point. So it'd just be 23 degrees, for example. And it would never change until it's 22 degrees. This looks like it's going to consume more batteries because it has that decimal point consistently, constantly changing. Now, this is really cool because you can switch to F for our American friends and our European friends who live in Great Britain. For the most part, they use Fahrenheit. And Liberia still uses Fahrenheit. So if you're watching from there, sounds good. There is no Fahrenheit or imperial equivalent of the humidity, so don't worry about that. It is rather humid today in Japan, so he's not too pleased, as you can see. Now, unfortunately, guys, there's nothing else here. So a lot of the time you'll have some sort of QR code or information like download our app today. And unfortunately there's just none of that here. So there's just the support, and that's basically it. But you know what? This is really cool. Yes, it has a glass screen, but when you have it even on an extreme angle like that, look at that. That looks really good. You can see this from almost any angle. If you put this on your shelf, you are going to be able to see it no problem at virtually any angle. You get a little stand here. That's really cool. It's kind of easy to pull out and close up. You get a wall mount. You can just put double-sided tape on your wall or something like that. It's really all, it's just what it is. It's just a thermometer. When it comes to the looks, it is basically just a slab with a gigantic logo on it and the displays, so there's really not much going on in terms of an industrial design, and unfortunately they're using a gloss screen, so it gets a 3 out of 5. When it comes to use, it definitely serves its purpose. It's a hygrometer for humidity and a thermometer for the temperature. And it does have a Celsius Fahrenheit switch on the back, but that's really all it does. And unfortunately, in the box there was no QR code, there was no app, and there was no other inventive ways you can use this, like international locations or any sort of smartphone compatibility to maybe link it via Wi-Fi or your home network, so it gets a 1 out of 5. In terms of cost, it's only $19, which makes it extremely cheap for any sort of piece of ePaper technology in the industry, so it gets a 5 out of 5. Overall, it's a purpose-built machine, and it does exactly what it is advertised to do, and it gives you a decent amount of ways to mount it, or if you're not technically sound, you can just pop up the little stand, and away you go. Episode 4 is done. Thank you guys so much for watching. We're never going to stop this series until you tell us to stop. If you guys collectively say you don't want to see it anymore, we won't do it anymore. But until that day, we're going to keep on keeping on. Something a little bit surprise. We get too many comments on this of the people that want to get it. So we've increased from 20 comments to the first 50 comments, which means there's far more chance of you guys being able to get it because your names will get into the draw, as usually the first 20 comments are depleted within a couple minutes. Thank you guys so much for watching this. Seriously, it takes a lot of people to get this going. There's a lot of cogs in the gears, or gears in the cogs, or wrenches in the cogs. No, a wrench in the cog is bad. Either way, it takes a lot of people to get this done. Really appreciate it. Thank you guys so much. Till the next one.